Talk to you about what's going on with Othello.
What do you mean?
Word travels fast in this business.
So you want to give me a pep talk? All your life's going down the toilet. Hang in there, kiddo.
Not exactly. But I'll tell you one thing, you're not going to accomplish anything by feeling sorry for yourself. Life's not fair. So what? Get over it.
You know, you have a very interesting bedside manner, might I add.
I'm not your best friend, MP. I'm not here to coddle your ego. I'm here to put the best team possible on the floor, and I can't do that if you get shipped out because you gave up.
Who said I'm giving up? I'm not allowed to be upset?
You're allowed to be upset. But you need to channel that energy in a positive way. Play like your life depends on it and make it impossible.
Quarterfinals anticipation was high for the #1 seed Stephen Curry to face Medina. Teams traded many insider baskets, but Steph's defense gathered more stops, securing the first semifinals entries 79-65. That brought us to #7 Churchill Downs and #14 Splurge. It was a back and forth battle of triples, but Churchill Downs managed to get consistent buckets and take a spot in the semifinals.
Well, Grant, it's still early in the season, but when you're on a team, do you have a good sense of where you stand in the league at this point?
Well, it's hard to say. The year is just getting started. You just never know about injuries, trades, chemistry, how it all comes together. So I think most players aren't too concerned with the standings just yet.
So the Raptors starting five. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Then it's Fred VanVleet. Then there's Precious Achiuwa. And it's the dude in a two-guard.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Pick something. First foul right off the bat.
Gilgeous-Alexander against VanVleet. Now here's Saric. He's guarded closely. Shoots from 12. Joe misses. Here's the dude. He had 25 points in his last game.
Well, things keep working out for MP in the business world. He's come to terms with Ruffles to be a brand representative.
Ooh, that's a nice win there for MP landing that deal. Slowly but surely, he's building his brand. And Toronto calls time here.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
And we're about a minute into the first. Count it.
Number 9.
Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the bucket by the Raptors. 13 feet out. They get it again. Saric, the pass to Dort. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Saric. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards and one trip down the floor.
Saric being aggressive on the offensive glass, and that kind of activity is doing a good job gaining them some bonus points.
Now here's Van Vliet. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Pass to the dude. There's the three. And that one makes it. Two for two. He's in his rhythm.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Offensive rebound. Shots good by Saric.
Saric, one of those guys with size and the combination of a deft touch. And in close, he's effective.
Inside. Here's the dude. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. He has 7.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Oklahoma City trailing. Toward outside. Here's Saric. Achua with the rebound. The Raptors have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Pass to the dude. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Here's Joe. Toward outside. Takes a three. Achua with the rebound. The Raptors have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. And here's Van Vliet. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Here's the dude. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
They failed to create enough good looks. The ball movement just wasn't quite where it needed to be.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, 2 bad ones, 1 good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
The Raptors for the lead. Van Vliet outside. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
When you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. For a player his size, he more than holds his own.
And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, B.A. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Young, he's checked in for Toronto. Anunoby comes in for Barnes. Both free throws, good from Van Vliet.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
Gilgeous-Alexander becoming more and more comfortable where he can score on the floor.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, B.A., toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it. They're good hustle.
And let's get you take guys on the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. There's a lot of rubble in there, but continuing to go right at the defense.
And the Raptors making a change here. Boucher's checked in. Toronto calls timeout. Their first chance this season playing the Thunder.
They should have steamrolled this club last year, but that's not how it played out.
Time for your Thunder Girls. Come on, everyone, make some noise.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Well, it's really hard going through a rebuilding phase, but the Thunder have been at it for a while. They're trying to find the right collection of talent to finally plant the flag in the ground and move forward.
Here's Robinson Earl, averaging around 6 a game. There's Joe, clock at 6. Back to Robinson Earl. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Here's Williams. That one a little long. This OKC roster does have some excellent building blocks to work with.
There's no doubt, BA, and I think what they're relying on is that they've got hard-working players that want to improve, and that kind of feeds the environment around here. It's going to elevate everyone's play.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Pass to Boucher. To the inside. The dude lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 13 points in the game.
Man, devastating move. That was an ankle breaker.
And I'm watching the coach over there to see if he's cueing in the team position to take a look at those ankles.
Now here's Williams. Down low. Here's Joe. Soft touch off the glass.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's the dude. Williams defending. Right wing. Here's the dude. Tries again. And Boucher with a layup.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
The Thunder shooting 33% in the first quarter. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. From 11 feet away. Jump shot is good that time. Gilgeous-Alexander's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Like to see Gilgeous-Alexander continue to get more and more consistent from there.
Here's the dude. A Chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Tough call for his coach. Second foul already. We'll see how much the staff trusts him. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. And Toronto also making a switch. Trent's checked in. There's 37. Holmgren, he's checked in for Pokusevski. Robinson Earl comes in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Joe. Here's the dude. No good. And Oklahoma City will go the other way with it. So for the Raptors right now, Siakam and Achua down low at the 4 and the 5. Then there's Scotty Barnes. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's the dude in at the shooting guard. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. And here are the Thunder now. Toronto following the bucket by the Raptors.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his third foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
Toronto calls timeout. Brent, some people have talked about the return of the mid-range jumper. Is that something you've seen as well?
I don't know if it ever really left. I mean, the guys that we talk about often have been doing it for years and doing it well. So coaches who understand that they have players that have a tremendous skill to make shots and make tough shots are still going to lean on possessions where that shot is offered up to the rim.
One more time for your Thunder Houston team. Amazing.
The kick out to Williams. Wide open look. Barnes with the rebound. Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's the dude. Williams defending. Pass to the dude. Driving in. That shot, no good. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. And after this game wraps up, they're off to New York to take on the Knicks. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip. Here's Holmgren. Outside, Williams. And here's Dort. He's coming off a 10-point game against Milwaukee. Here's Siakam. Can't get it. Now 3 of 4.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute at that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
For Toronto, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
This story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game. Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Pass to Robinson Earl. Now here's Dort. Shoots over Siakam. The Thunder with another miss.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Up again. And there's a whistle. That goes to Pascal Siakam. Going the other way. That's his first foul. Joe's checked in for Williams.
Substitution on the court.
Oklahoma City has... And so it's Toronto. 12-point lead.
Your Thunder, 33. The Raptors, 45.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. They've got Holmgren, Luguentz Dort out there with Dario Saric. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Joe in at the 2. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City. The Thunder shooting only 39% so far in the game. Pass to Joe. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Barnes against Dort. Here's Holmgren. Shot clock at 5. Joe. Off target from three-point range.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Van Vliet with it. Now Siakam. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Inside, Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
It's stolen. Pass to Van Vliet. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
The Thunder have really struggled the last couple of years.
Yeah, remember back when they had Durant, Harden, and Westbrook? Oh, quite a lineup. Not that they need 3 superstars again, but they need some sort of boost.
Here's the dude. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander.
Get the perimeter, get the perimeter.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Here's Joe. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. And that one's good. Holmgren.
Next step kind of action there from Shai as he's able to find the open teammate.
For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Here's the dude. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
No team is having more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You were right about that, BA. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Williams is checked in for Dort. Good on both. Well, last season for the Thunder, Brent, their top 8 guys by playing time, all 23 and under.
You get experience for those guys, and there's really nothing that replicates game time, game action, game decisions. These guys all exposed to it last year, BA. Let's see what kind of strides they make in this season.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander, and the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Pass to the dude. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for his coming up. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And he knocks down the first one.
Shooting for Toronto, number 9.
And so he makes both from the line. Well, your Hall of Fame dad, Rick, made some interesting comments, Brent. One of them encouraging the league to crack down on illegal screens.
No way, BA. My dad said something that was controversial or interesting. You got to get out of here. Yeah, I mean, illegal screens, do we want to see less of them? Sure.
Now, here's Williams. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Saric has got 7 points in the game.
He is such a smart player. Jalen Williams making people around him better.
Here's Van Vliet. They lead by 17. Siakam, pass to Barnes. That's tipped to the middle. And here's Siakam. Pass to the dude. Shot clock at 6. 8 makes out of 15 shots. He's got it going.
and force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Joe. Now here's Šarić. Here's Joe. He's covered by Siakam. This one for three. Achiuwa with a rebound. Achiuwa's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
He shoots a three. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 rebounds now. There's the triple. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 11.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Outside Barnes. Pass to the dude. And a great assist by Van Vliet. That one goes. Van Vliet's got assist number 5 here tonight. Now a timeout call. By Oklahoma City.
Well, they've been turning that ball over way too much, and they really need to address that if they want to win this game. Huddle up, boys.
Pokusevski's checked in for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Šarić. Oklahoma City's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Outside, Williams. Pass to Pokusevski. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Joe. 6 on the shot clock. And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul of the game. And the Raptors making a change here. Young's checked in.
Into the lineup for the Raptors.
Here's Williams. Williams on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Boucher. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Chops in the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points in the quarter. Here's the dude. 25 points in the game. To the paint. Good on the shot. He's got 27.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now. And when you watch the way Trent Jr. can take over a game, just a gifted scorer who can explode once he gets going, he's impossible to slow down. And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Trent's shot is off.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Here's Van Vliet. So for the Raptors right now, the forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Then there's Precious Achiuwa. Then it's Fred Van Vliet. And it's the dude in at the 2. And with Trent Jr., he very much is a microwave scorer. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
Oh, I'm hearing you're thinking about staying after all.
Yeah, things got a little emotional the other day, and this is where I want to be ultimately.
Great. Well, now all we got to do is game plan.
Oh, wait. So, Mila and I, we discussed, and we think we want to avoid the press in this.
just put my head down, focus, play the best basketball that I can play, because if Othello wants to trade me, he's going to be the one that looks like a clown, not me.
Okay, yeah, that is an option, but I don't think it's our best one here, man.
All right, then. Let me hear something.
Look, MP, you are a phenomenal player. I mean, you have unlimited potential, and you know I believe this, otherwise I wouldn't be here focusing all my energy on you like this. But right now, you've already got an uphill battle with the fans. And as it stands, if Othello leaks a trade rumor, you're going to have half the city dancing in the streets.
Oh, come on, man. You don't think that's just a little too extreme right now?
Research shows that sports fans are 78% more likely to dance in celebration than any other type of fan, and that includes fans of ballroom dancing. Funny enough.
Thanks, Ash.
Look, I'm not saying you can't do the whole good soldier routine, but...
Listen, I just don't want to leave anything up to chance.
MP.
Mila, I'm sorry, but it's my career. And I'm doing what I feel is right.
Okay, I just want to make it's because you actually want to, and not because you're feeling pressured.
No, I'm doing it because I feel like this is what I need to do. For both of us. Trust me on this one, okay?
Okay. Then we'll do it.
All right, Rick, talk to me.
Ashley.
The goal is to get the national press to call for Othello's ouster.
Okay.
But they take their cues from the local guys.
Okay, so first step is getting the guys on the beat on our side.
Yes, that's right. But it's not going to be easy. It's going to be a little tricky because we can't just, come out and tell them that Othello's trying to trade you. I mean, at this point, if we do that, there'll be plenty of people in the city happy to see you go.
The key here is to make the case that Othello is a problem for the future of the franchise. That takes time, though.
All right, so walk me through it.
We start small.
Okay.
I'll set up a meeting with John Luck. You can tell him all about how Othello threw a temper tantrum over the idea of winning fans of the city.
Wait, but wouldn't doing an interview like that put me in line of fire?
Yes, which is why you'll do the interview as an anonymous source. All right, no names, just facts.
Yeah. Okay. Let everyone know that it was a PR initiative from the top down, and everyone was supposed to get on board.
Oh, everyone was supposed to get on board.
Right.
Except Othello.
Exactly. So plant the seed that he's not a team player. He does things his own way, even when it's a detriment to the team.
Right.
Ooh, this sounds good, man. What's next?
I'll call John. I'll explain what you're there to talk about, tell him that it's off the record. That way, he has to talk to people inside the organization in order to publish. If you tell him where to sniff around, even a puppy dog like John Luck can find a bone.
So we really doing this, huh?
Oh, we really doing
Absolutely.
it. And it's gonna work, too.
It better work, man.
I'll text you after the meeting is set up. Meantime, wouldn't hurt to play a few great games.
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah.
Mila, what do you think about this?
This is the way you want to go? It sounds like a good plan.
All right.
See you later, man.
Wow, you really showed out tonight. Is this the best game of your young career?
Man, I don't see it that way. I've had a bunch of good games. Yeah, I scored a lot of points or whatever, but I could do more. I'm just glad that we got this win. But nah, man, this ain't my best game. I can do a whole lot more.
Oh, yeah? I mean, what else could you do? How could you possibly play better on offense?
I mean, I definitely passed up on some looks, trying to get my teammates involved. Man, honestly, I could have scored another 10, 12 points easily.
Well, you got the win anyway, which is the important part, and a bonus, you had a great game. Congrats.
I just like the sound of it.
Y'all do not know me, I shoot like I'm Kobe. That boy really tough when it's dozy though. I keep it in no OVO. I ain't even nine, just have my portfolio. Really come from a block where they with it ain't no goalie, bro. Say you about what you claiming and show me though. You going tryna toe to toe. Trench kid, gotta run it up. If you thinking I'ma lose, then you never. Power jumping them is ooh, belly buttercup. Youngins on my city, keep it smooth just to sum it up. No security, you see me, but that doing it, that's why VVS is jumping while it's like a mosh pit. Really not, but I'm moving like I'm hot. Legal money coming in, I started off. Through to everything I did is really no flogging. All my been going up, no dodging. And I'ma keep on coming with the heat, I'm hogging. Trench cake, glitter on a piece, stop sobbing. Pain, it defeats my noggin. If that ain't really your beef, stop sliding. Say you tryna run in these streets, stop hiding. Run it up, run it up, run it up. Bro, coach, they be on that funny stuff. Rich and money, my rich me on. I done came way too far, I can't get up. I got. Be honest, carrying on the side, I be. Know the haters mad, they got enough of us. Run it up, 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 run it up. Run it up, 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 run it up. I just stack up that money, I run it up. Oh, love me, I run it up. What up? You gonna tell me my money? I run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up.
Double up, run it up, Lamborghini with the. Got them bands and I'm flexing, hold my muscle up. I'ma stand on the business when it's time to. I get trouble in the morning when I'm waking up. Make my. Put my rats in the wall, now it's growing rust. Diamond chain get this swinging, they know it's us. They know it's me. Pinky ring get this singing like Jodeci. Double R and it came with a notary. I see stars, I'm a star like it's supposed to be. Only way I can go to sleep. When my needed me, bought 100p. Panic on my wrist, a masterpiece. Put some diamonds on her and some double C. I'm up, kicking my like I won the World Cup. Baby girl need a crush. Hunters keep.
Hey, what you working on? Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
I got you quiet real quick.
See, you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up. Put your head in the game.
Yes, sir.
get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
With the foul. Yeah, good hit.
Hey, hit the ball.
Hey, right here.
So in the PlayStation 5 final, Stephen Curry would face off with Churchill Downs in a high-powered matchup. Yao Ming was essential to Churchill Downs, who owned the third quarter, grabbing second chance boards and even playmaking from the post.
Churchill Downs is very close to breaking this wide open.
Churchill Downs' defensive pressure stifled Steph in the final quarter and created big shot opportunities in a huge lead.
What a finish.
Muggsy Bogues even made an appearance to increase the pace after a valiant run.
Congratulations to Churchill Downs.
The number 1 seed was knocked out, and Churchill Downs was standing alone atop the...
And if your team is starting out slower than anticipated, how do you prevent frustration from setting in, Brent?
That's a tough one. I mean, the trick is to try to stay even keeled. It's such a long season. You're going to have highs and lows. Just treat this like any other low point at any other time of the year. It should pass.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Siakam and Achua down low at the 4 and the 5. Then it's Fred VanVleet. Then there's Barnes. And it's the dude in at the shooting guard position. A big deal for many NBA stars. Landing a deal with Gatorade. Embiid has just secured that for himself.
And honestly, it means you've arrived to some degree. Good for Embiid to close that deal. And a nice move there from Gatorade.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Turner, I think it's all about staying aggressive. I mean, when he does that, he's capable of converting over tough defense.
When he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one hand tomahawk thing, because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Smith passes to Hield. Back to Smith. Here's Duarte.
When he's defending, Siakam is just all over you. He's got great footwork and fast hands.
Clark, what you like about Chris Duarte is that he can fill it up in a hurry. He's such a gifted scorer.
He really is, and he's fearless, and he's confident, and those are qualities all good scorers have. And when he knocks down a couple of shots, he can really get it going. He can get his own shot. He can make tough shots. He's a bona fide bucket getter.
Now here's Hield. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Turner passes to McConnell. Just 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Siakam pulls down the board.
Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only 1 for 4 so far.
Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective. Taking it right to the defense.
Now here's Achua. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First free throw is good.
Look, for the Pacers, I'm part of that franchise's history, so I understand the reality of being a small market team. Likely they don't sign a KD or LeBron in free agency. They've had to build through the draft and make good trades, and I don't have any doubts that they'll be able to do that because they've got some good young pieces and are looking good for the future.
Now here's Turner. Coming off a 12-point game. Duarte's shot is good.
Good intelligent basketball on the part of Turner there. Assists like that will make the defense think twice about how they're going to defend him.
Here's the dude. And Turner with the block. Well, outside. Pass to Turner. Right side Hield. McConnell outside. Barnes against Hield. And foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Precious Achua picks one up.
A prolific scorer dating back to his college days. Hield just understands how to generate points.
Shots.
First free throw is good. And Clark, for teams outside of the major markets, as you said, they have to nail the draft.
Big time. That's a key component, B.A. And you've got to win a trade or 2 as well. I mean, that's how you build a team in most small markets. The Bucks just won a title, so we know it can be done. That's the great thing about the NBA. If you build it right, you're going to have a shot. But you got to get a little lucky, too.
The dude gets the Bucket.
Boy, they're on fire right now, cooking with gas, starting this one out 4 fouls.
Here's McConnell. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Pass to Duarte. Knocked away. And here's Hield. Three-pointer. Achua with a rebound. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's Duarte. Pass to Turner. Hield on the wing. The three is up. Knocks it down from distance. Hield's got 5 now.
This is his shot. The defense must chase Hield off that three-point line.
Here's the dude. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Indiana has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. McConnell passes to Hield. From 12 feet. That one off the back iron and out. For Toronto, they've got 6 of 8 shots to go. To the inside. To the wing, right side. Oh, from deep. The dude shot is off. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. Outside Hield. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's the dude, guarded by Hield. Here's the dude, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-handed, just like pound cake.
Timeout called. The Pacers. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make it late.
And, you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
And the Raptors with some changes. Young, he's checked in for Achua. Boucher comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Anunoby in for Barnes. And it's the Pacers with the ball. 8-point game. Pass to Mathurin. Here's Neesmith. The free ball. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Going inside. The dude shot is off. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Down low. Here's Neesmith. Got it. Good job at the low post. Neesmith's got his second bucket on the night.
And I'll tell you, Mathurin's passing game has a solid foundation. Now, hopefully, it continues to grow here.
The dude. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fights on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well. He's one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Here's the dude. Second shot opportunity. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. He's got 14.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Pass to Neesmith. Here's Mathurin. Now here's Anunoby. The dude gets the bucket.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Nembhard, guarded by Van Vliet.
You know, the question is, do you leave him in?
Substitution on the court.
Smith finds McConnell. Here's Duarte. Pass to Smith. And it's going to be a 3-second ball.
That's a 3-second ball, Richard.
It's got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant.
Toronto's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. T.J. McConnell is out there with Chris Duarte. Then it's Jackson, then it's Smith, and it's Hield in at the small forward. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Duarte. Jackson, right side. Out to Hield. Lets it go from deep. That shot missing. And Toronto will come the other way. And this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season.
And it's no surprise they won the season series last year. They put more talent on the floor.
Yeah, there's a reason they were a playoff team. I mean, they beat the teams they were supposed to. We'll see if they can do it again tonight.
And so it's Indiana with it. After the basket by Toronto. The shot by Duarte, no good.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
The dude. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. 23 points in the game.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Now here's Hield. Give him 8 points now. Duarte's shot is good.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Achua with the dunk. I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Here's Duarte. He's got 5. McConnell outside. And the league saw a dramatic rise in the number of take fouls to stop the fast break. Clark, was the time right to make a change?
No doubt about it, B.A. Anything that slows down the game in an artificial manner needs to be eliminated from the game. So I think it was overdue, but the fact that they got to this point is good.
Here's McConnell. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Pass to Hield. Unloads. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the middle. 14 feet away. Misses off the left iron. Indiana's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the 3-point line in this game. And there's the foul. He'll go on Precious Achiuwa. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
His 4th foul already, and we're not even at halftime. They'll likely limit his minutes the rest of the way.
Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Nesmith comes in for Smith. The Raptors also with a sub. Van Vliet's checked in.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Both free throws, good from Van Vliet. 1:09 left in the first half of this game.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Pass to Duarte. Fires from deep. Achiuwa with the rebound. Achua's got 5 rebounds in the game.
He just can't find a consistent way to score. And this team could certainly use it.
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Back to game.
Seconds left to play in the first half. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Pass to the dude. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And he makes the first. And the Raptors call time here.
Shooting for Toronto, number 98, taking 2 shots. It'll be a Raptors timeout. Here come your Indiana Pacemates crowd. Give it up for them.
Both shots good from the strike.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line. My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill and physical.
Now here's Hield. Give him 8. Oh, it's stolen. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Achiuwa with the dunk.
Assist making the correct read right there. Otto Porter showing you his basketball IQ.
For Indiana, they've gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. Porter against Hield. Just 5 on the clock. Looking to end the drought. That shot off.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot.
The first half
and you know, they've got to be careful because this.
And so it's Toronto sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Van Vliet. So the Raptors 5 right now. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. Then it's Fred Van Vliet. Then it's Thaddeus Young. And it's the dude in at the 2.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up the interior defense.
Turner, no good.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Oh, stolen by Turner. And they're on the break. From the wing. It's good. Turner's got his second basket of the game.
Turner's really good at picking the defense apart, especially with the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Grant.
Yes, he does, B.A. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
From deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Pass to Duarte. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot.
Substitution on the court.
There's a minute 34 left in the third. Smith outside. Now here's Turner. Achua defending. Inside. Here's Maverick. And he throws it down. Terrific lead pass.
Yeah, this is how impactful Matherin can be in close. He loves jamming it home.
Plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
I mean, they play some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that team staying aggressive, even when they're playing well.
And the Pacers making a change here. Checked in.
Your Pacers Youth Dance Team.
And he's good on the second. A minute 6 left in the third. Here's Neesmith. He's got 7. Here's Matherin. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Fifth personal foul. Second.
In addition to affecting the game at both ends, Matherin is already a tremendous leader.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. He's a high intangibles guy, a hard worker, really leads by example, and he's clutch. He elevates his play in big-time situations.
Here's Young. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Raptors lead by 11. Pass to Matherin. Here's Neesmith. McConnell left side. Offensive board. Turner inside. 10 points for him. And it's out of bounds to Indiana.
Still Pacers ball.
Here's Neesmith. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Boy, here in the second half, strong offense. Foundation on really good ball movement and taking proper shots. Good, clean looks.
Aaron Neesmith. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
And he drops it first.
At the line for the Raptors. Number 98. 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. Up top, McConnell. Guarded by Trent. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Junior. Third team foul. At the line for the Pacers. TJ McConnell. 2 shots.
He does not get the second one. It'll count. No good on the buzzer beater.
The end of the
so it's Toronto ending the quarter up 10. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his team. Before the pass, just great harmony on all sides.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. All right, time for an injury report.
Thanks. I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Pacers. He said there is some swelling in the ankle and some signs of instability. And you can't overstate that. They're losing a big puzzle piece here. This is a hole they might struggle to fill in the games ahead. Guys?
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things things are coming along, Greg.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Gathering and Heald out on the perimeter. Neesmith out there with Smith. And it's McConnell in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Siakam with the slam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking at Tugan.
So a close game sees Toronto taking this one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
I spoke with Ashley, and she was clear about the ground rules for this interview.
Okay, great.
No. Frighteningly clear.
Yeah, she's just trying to protect me, man, that's all.
Right. Well, make sure to let her know that I was clear with you that this is an off-the-records interview.
It sounds like she put the fear in your heart a little bit.
Well, she knows a lot about my personal life. I'll just leave it at that.
Okay. All right.
Anyway.
Interesting, but we can leave it at that.
Anyway, what I know so far is that Othello Akpem has been butting heads with people in the front office.
Yeah.
Is this correct?
Yep, 100% true.
Can you tell more about that?
Yeah, that's what I'm here for, man. But I do have to ask you, I'm a little nervous right now. I don't usually do things like this, so just bear with me a little bit.
I promise to be a sympathetic, yet journalistically impartial ear.
Great. I appreciate that. So as you know, it all starts on draft night, and most of the fans didn't want me there.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, so they hired Freddie Novak to smooth things over with the fans on a PR perspective.
Interesting.
But it wasn't like a commercial, like cynical stuff like the media made it out to be.
What was it?
They wanted to eliminate distractions so the team could just function at its highest level, you know? With all the negative press they got for drafting me, they knew that it would continue to be a story long past it should have been. And they didn't want me or my teammates to have to answer any questions about it, man.
So this was a top-down initiative?
Oh, absolutely. But the thing is, I was also on board with it. You know, supporting the community has always been huge for me, so I was already connected with my fans, regardless.
I see. Now,
you know?
You're right, but how did Othello Akpem then play into this?
He couldn't even get on board with it, man. The entire organization had approved of this plan, and not one person disagreed with it other than Othello.
And you know this for a fact?
Well, hey, John, you can do the digging around if you want. But he made it very clear that he didn't be doing anything outside in this community. I mean, which is very wild, because even if the whole drafting didn't happen, isn't it best practice to have a good relationship with the fans? I mean, John, it's mind-boggling.
Wow, okay, so why do you think he was so against you having these interactions with the fans?
Say the truth, John. I'm not sure. But it was not reasonable. I mean, there was no logical explanation for it. So all I could think of is that he had some sort of axe to grind or something.
But with who?
I don't know. I have no clue. Was it me, Freddie, the fans? I mean, he didn't say obviously, but I don't know.
Ryan P., that's very interesting.
Yeah, I thought you might like that.
Well, of course, I'll have to verify all this. I mean, I can't publish these claims based on one off-the-record interview.
No, listen, man, I expect nothing less of you, John. I understand.
Okay, well, is there anything else I should know?
Nah, that's pretty much it. You have any other questions?
No, I mean, look, I don't know what's your motivation behind doing this, nor did I ask, but I appreciate you coming to me with this story, MP.
I appreciate you, man. Taking the time as always.
Anytime you want to talk again about this, let me know. I'm always here.
For sure. Oh, you're here, so that can't be good.
Well, it's not bad either. Things aren't inherently good or bad, they just are as we are today.
Okay, so what's up?
So the trade rumor leaked, and Othello is escalating things.
Okay, because of the Luck article?
Almost certainly.
So what's our next move?
Well, first things first, you're wanted in the press room. Now, Nate White had this report, so you're going to want to call on him first, face this head on.
Okay, yeah, I can handle Nate.
I'm sure you can. After that, head to the office so we can talk next steps, okay? We're going to have to accelerate the plan a little bit because the rumor dropped.
Yeah, okay. Sounds good.
Remember, you want to be here. You have nothing to hide. If the team is looking to trade you, this is the first you're hearing about it.
All right. Thanks, eh?
Yeah.
Y'all do not know me, I shoot like I'm Kobe. That boy really tough on his dozy though. I keep it in on OVO. I ain't been nothing, just have. Really come from a block where they with it, ain't no goalie, bro. Say you about what you claiming and show me though. You want 10 toe to toe, trench kid. Gotta run it up. If you thinking I'ma lose, then you never.